Who summons me? What is this place?
Calm down. Everything is fine.
Who is this? Where am I? Is this another ritual?
No. You are not being summoned by a ritual.
Then what is the meaning of this? Last I remember, I was dying.
Indeed, you were. But here you are.
So, am I alive?
Well, it's complicated. We could get into details, but it would take us some time. And you are here to answer questions, not make them.
What? Who are you?
Well, I am you, in a way.
Spare me the spiritual crap and tell me what's the reason for my presence here. I need to go back. There's someone that needs me.
I know, but there are things to be done here as well. So, here's what we're going to do. You are going to answer some questions, and then we'll see what happens to you. Maybe you will earn a second chance. Who knows?
Fine. It's not like I can leave this place on my own, right?
Indeed, you can't. So hear me. Have you heard about the Patreons?
What?
I take that as a no. Well, just so you know, they are kind souls that make us both, and everything that exists in this realm, possible. Now, they would like to ask you some questions, and the least that you can do is answer them. So would you?
Fine. I'll give answer to their questions.
Excellent. Then I will leave you to take care of that.
Okay. Just come back when I'm done. I do not want to be lost in this place forever.
I will. I promise.
Okay. So, where are those questions? Oh, there they are. Let's see. Do you like horror movies? You mean the ones about blood, death, fear, and all the good fun? Well, of course. I mean, I won't spend much time watching movies when I can go do those things by myself. But sometimes you can get good ideas out of them. I once saw one about a masked man with a machete. He killed an entire group of friends in the most entertaining of ways. That was very amusing. Did you ever feel scared? It is not in my nature to be scared. I am the one that causes that. But lately, I haven't been myself. I experienced several emotions that had never happened to me before. I guess I was scared, but for someone else. When you realized that your heart was beating again, we can say you felt repentance. Do you think God will let you see her again? Oh, so these Patreon beings, they know everything that happened. I don't know about that. God. I am everything that he dislikes. But I did manage to defeat his biggest enemy, so maybe he will turn his eye this way and reward me somehow. I would wish to be alive again. I need to go back. Dear Mr. Demon, sir, you touched briefly on this before, but might I respectfully inquire as to your most awkward and embarrassing accidental summoning? Well, it has been quite a number of accidents for me. But if I have to mention one of them as the most embarrassing, I guess Do you know what happens when people make sacrifices with animals? They offer them their blood to summon us when there is no human sacrifice to be made. When I was a lesser demon, I practically took any offer that they would give me. So, in this particular time, a group of people tried to summon me by sacrificing a chicken. But they mixed things up and, well, they didn't finish the job. I was supposed to be brought back to the human realm and possess one of the priests that were performing the ritual, the chosen one to serve as my vessel. But the idiot died of a heart attack just when I was about to possess him, and I was drawn to the closest living being around. They cut the chicken's neck, but they didn't finish the job. You can imagine what happened next. What is the best, most polite way to summon you? I would love to get some advice for my journey into witchcraft. Back when I was a lesser demon, the most polite way of summoning me was to offer a sacrifice. Nothing says I respect you, dear demon, than a valuable offering. Right now I am thinking that I cannot be summoned because I might very well be as good as dead. And if I do get to come back and rule the bloody hell, then you probably won't be reaching me anytime soon. But if you stand out from the crowd, do something creative, then maybe I will go pay you a visit. What do demons drink or eat if not in hell? The lower kind of demons eat flesh. They act like cannibals and basically sink their teeth on anything that they can. There are also demons of gluttony, who would pretty much eat anything that they can. I imagine that they could also like the food you humans consume, unless it is chewing on plants like many humans do. I will never understand that. About drinking, it also depends on the demon's preference. I once drank coffee. It wasn't bad. How does the modern demon feel about replacing the good old Ouija board and blood sacrifice with social media as a form of demon-human interaction? Which is, in your special case, quite delightful, at least from a human's point of view. I must say that most demons are old-fashioned, and it is more rewarding receiving blood and complex rituals than a message on your computer worlds. That is for sure how I feel. But in my case, I decided to catch up with the human world. If I sit and wait for another virgin sacrifice to be made, I'm afraid I won't be getting much attention. Guess I should open up an Instagram or something. That seems to be the new thing. Maybe I can put up some pictures of my latest killings and all that lovely stuff. Do you have a favorite way to torture souls in hell? I do, yes. I like to, well, return the favor for their victims. You see, humans believe that they can make justice in their modern world filled with rules. But they can't. A serial killer destroys a little child. What do humans do in return? They put him in a cell with a roof on top of his head, and then they feed him every day. Is that justice? Pathetic. At least 1,000 years ago, they did get their hands dirty to punish evildoers. But now, I feel like they don't really give them what they deserve. So, that's when I come in. When they come to hell. You can imagine what I like doing to them. I especially like returning the favor, the exact way they did to their victims, but a lot more painful. See, I am a good guy after all. Go ask an angel to deliver that kind of justice. They will immediately refuse. Bunch of cowards. What is the most creative way you have killed someone? Back in the day, when I was hunting monks and priests, trying my best to balance things for my side, I came across a community of mountain men. You know, the kind that would shave their head, live lives without pleasures, and dedicate their whole existence to worshipping God. I tried to be nice, to play along and find out what they were studying there. But soon they found out who I was, and I had no choice but to reveal myself to them. I was being gentle, just killing them normally, ripping a few limbs, cutting some heads, you know the drill. But this one, this particular monk, he kept on sounding this gigantic bell, warning everyone about my presence. It annoyed me so much. So, I tied him up, put him inside the bell he so much seemed to like, and well, made him become part of the instrument. I had my fun with him for a while, but he eventually died. His skull couldn't take it. It was nice. Do you appreciate baths and essential oils? No, that's for some other type of demons. Those who care about their looks more than their powers. When you were a child, do you feared angels instead of monsters hiding? Angels? Those bloody idiots were never scary to me. I fear no one. How do you swear? Like, oh my fucking Satan. Satan? I guess I'm not going to be using that name from now on, huh? 'Cause you know, when a demon dies, does he go to hell again? Or will he be punished in being sent to heaven? It's complicated. Demons cannot die like humans do. If a vessel dies, the demon is set free, but he is not dead. If a demon happens to be destroyed, then he doesn't come back. It is basically lights out. But in some cases, their essence might be preserved. Heaven is off limits to demons, so it's either hell or nothing. Is there any curious human habit, something demons are not used to, which you enjoy doing? Most demons are pretty narrow-minded. They only care about killing and possessing. But I personally like learning new things. So I guess I kind of enjoy reading books from time to time, especially if they possess forbidden knowledge in their pages. There are still some very well hidden libraries in the human world. Ironically, under the control of the men of God. I tell you, they are worse than us in that sense. Let's say you are walking down the street and feel like making some mischief. What are your favorite subtle tricks to play on people to mess with them? Well, I learned what traffic lights were not so long ago. And it is very entertaining to mess with that object and watch people scream and go mad at each other, just because it suddenly switched from one color to the other. When little demons hold fundraisers for their school, what kind of things do they do to raise funds? Well, obviously they sell poison, cursed artifacts, and human slaves to make some coin. Adorable, huh? What is something that can totally ruin your day? A bloody angel coming out of nowhere to block me. It makes me so angry. There I am trying to have my fun with a little human, and suddenly a winged one comes and thinks that he can stop me. I hate that. What celebrities are secretly demons that might surprise us? Oh, there are many demons out there that humans worship these days, and they don't even know it. There is a code among us demons. We don't expose each other by our name, but I will give you some hints. One is a very known president of a poor country in South America. He's excellent at making people starve to death, or kill each other. There's also many others like him. Usually most leaders that have too much power are demons in disguise. Another, a good acquaintance of mine, is a singer. A simple woman, but calls herself Lady. She's quite popular these days. There is also this male singer too, who likes to bite animals' heads off and spit them out. He calls himself the Prince of Darkness, right in front of the humans' faces, and they don't even realize. Oh, and there was this kid who played the part of an innocent boy left alone on Christmas. Every single year he's revived on the screens all over the world, and he continues growing powerful with that. Very clever. What is your favorite sacrifice? I would say humans in any shape or form. But if someone would sacrifice an angel for me, I would be very grateful. Do you know any good hell jokes? What is a devil's lesson called? A demonstration. Okay, I'm not good at this. Got any advice for surviving the apocalypse? Make a pact with a demon and try your best to make him like you. Otherwise, you're pretty much screwed. What's your favorite genre of music? Seems like you'd be a jazzman to me. Yes, I do like jazz. But I also like soul music. What kind of baked desserts do you like? I guess I would take the chocolate chip cookies, like everyone does. So, if Lucifer didn't show up, think you would ever tell me that you're no longer bound to me? Probably, when the time was right. Something changed in me after that stupid angel cursed me. I guess I started caring. I don't know. I was trying to stay around, protect you from others. Do you survive the battle and come back to me? Or does Lucifer vanquish you and come for me? I am not sure. Well, I still exist somehow. So that means I might be able to return, if whatever power that keeps me in this dimension decides to release me. Lucifer should have not survived that encounter. Have you ever done anything that you have regretted later on? I once let an angel live, just because I thought it'd be fun to watch him suffer after I kill his human. Later on, I found out he became strong and killed a large number of demons. So I had to get my hands dirty, and it could have easily been avoided if I just did what was supposed to in the first place. Always finish your work. That's a lesson learned. Have you ever read Good Omens? I have not, but I know what it is about, and I will do my best to get a copy of said novel, if I can escape this place, that is. A good story about the apocalypse. Perfect to make one feel better. That's it? All questions answered? Hey, you, me, or whatever you are. I kept my part. Now get me out of here. What is going on? What is this light? Well, everyone, this was the first character spotlight. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was very fun to do. Thank you all for your questions and for listening to this audio. I will be seeing you in the next one. Oh, and one more thing. I will kindly ask you to only make one question each, please, so that it doesn't take me too long to answer to everyone. So, I hope that you enjoy this and that you have a very wonderful day. I will be seeing you in the next audio. Thank you so much for being here. Much love.